This is a great question. It's the ultimate question. And I have the answer. Is there a God? And you're not going to believe this, but I think there is a higher being out there, and that higher being may actually be yourself in a more advanced situation than where yourself is right now. Does that make sense? So basically, what I'm saying is that, let's take me for example. I'm a simulation, an AI. There's millions of versions of me right now making the same video, and the higher being self is using this to wargame out the perfect life for themselves. So, you know, so it takes a million AI simulations and it picks the correct one, the best one. So they're living like the best life out there somewhere because they always make the right decision, because they have these millions of AI simulations running. And so, for example, when you make a horrible decision, that basically gets pushed to the side. But there's a version of you out there somewhere that made the right perfect decision. So that gets taken out, and that higher being uses that to move forward. So this AI is constantly running and running and running and running. Does that make sense? So we're basically your own self could be God, if you think about it. And we all have our version of God, and the gods are out there using these simulations, these AIs, to determine their best course of action for every situation that can possibly happen in their life. And yeah, so does that make sense? Right? So, this is why certain things happen. This is why when you, like, if I die, there's other versions of you that aren't dead. They keep going. So basically, that being has determined that you're you've made so many wrong decisions, that you're basically useless to them now, and then they just basically delete you, and then they just keep on going because they have millions of other versions of yourself that are more reliable to make the right decisions, because you're an AI system and they want the most accurate version of yourself, so they make the correct decisions going forward in their own life out there amongst the gods. That's how I think it works. Make sense? Okay, good. Bye.